It's a whole lot of things that's about to change. Satan knows if you keep this faith that you got now, Satan knows if you keep this dependency that you have upon God right now, there's a whole lot of things that you used to go for that ain't gonna go no more. Satan knows that if you stay, generations are about to get changed. He knows if you stay, your financial situation is about to improve. He knows that if you stay, so he's got to try and pull you out and knock you out, and he'll try and do it through other things and other people, but you got to raise up a holy standard and tell the devil, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here, come hell or high water. I'm staying here in spite of whoever else leaves. I'm staying here in spite of my circumstances. If he don't give me what I need, I'm still going to stay here and trust him with everything I got, because my God can make a way out of no way. Say yeah. So there are three things in this word that can give you staying power. Because somebody here today needs staying power. You were trying to stay clean, but you fell off. And you need some staying power. You got trouble in your marriage and the enemy is trying to tear that thing apart. You need staying power. Your finances are raggedy to the point where you're willing to try any and everything just to be able to pay your bills. But I stopped by today to tell you, you need some staying power. Oh, I wish I had somebody with me. You've been crying all night long and the devil is trying to make you think that God is not listening. I dare you today to just start to believe that God wants to give you some staying power. And if you stay, everything's about to change. This city's about to change. This community's about to change. What goes on your job is about to change. Your mind is about to change. Your heart is about to change. The way you serve is about to change. Your family, everything is about to change. So Daniel does three things in this word that will give you staying power. The first thing you got to do if you are serious about having staying power is you have got to take a step back. Oh, get on your feet right now and just take a step back. Oh, the two cute folk, let them sit there. The folk don't want to be delivered, let them stay there. But I dare you just step away from something right now and just take a step back. If you believe in what you hear, give God the praise. Everybody focuses on Daniel, but one of the most tragic figures in this text is the king. If the king had been a stronger leader, if the king had a right relationship with God, they would not have been able to come up on the king the way that they did. The king already knew, or it was impossible for anybody to know Daniel and not know that Daniel loved the Lord. It was impossible for anybody to not know Daniel or to know Daniel and not know how committed Daniel was to the Lord. So the day that them rascals came up on him and started talking to him about signing a decree where didn't nobody pray to any God or any man except him, he should have known in the famous words of Keith Sweat that something just ain't right. That's right, he should have known that. He should have known that they had another agenda. And so many people get caught up the same way. There are some people that are in relationship today that if you had just took a step back, you wouldn't be there right now. There are some folk that are going this way and that way. God wants you to know that everything that everybody brings to you is not necessarily good for you, or it's not meant for you to do. God wants you to know that when it comes down to anything, the first thing you ought to do is consult God about any decision that you make. When you put your faith in man, when you put your faith in somebody, you get a lot of what it is that happened in this word. If he had just been a king that took a step back, he would have saw that they were lying. If he had just took a step back, he wouldn't have got caught Do I have any step back Christians in the house this morning? Do I have anybody who wants to take a step back? You up on some things right now. You got some habits you need to take a step back from. You got some issues you need to take a step back from. You got some people you surrounding yourself with. You need to look at them folk and examine them folk and ask yourself a question. If I listen to you versus listening to God, where will I be? Take a step back. You got to realize that God has your blind side. Look at this word from verses 10 through 16. See, when they came to Daniel and told him that they had signed this decree, Daniel was cool. When they told him what the repercussions would be if he kept on praising God, Daniel was cool. When they went and lied on him and snitched on him to the king and told the king that Daniel was not serving him or not praying to him, but Daniel was still praying to his God, Daniel was cool. When the king walked up on Daniel and said to Daniel, you know what, Daniel, I did everything I could to save you, but I'm going to have to throw you in the lion's den. Look at the word in verses 10 through 16. Daniel didn't say a word. Daniel didn't put up an argument. Daniel was cool. When they threw him in the lion's den, where he was supposed to be his end, Daniel was cool. When they put the stone in front of the lion's den, he wasn't kicking and screaming to be let out. Daniel was cool. When the king put his ring on it, which was signaling for, I hope this works out for you because I'm about to get up out of here, Daniel was cool. What am I trying to say? There are some things in life as believers that we have got to understand that there's nothing that we can do anything about. That we've got to put totally into the Lord's hand. There are some things in life or some battles in life that we can't fight. So it don't make no sense for you to be getting upset and coming unglued and getting twisted and acting like somebody that don't know the Lord. In the heat of the battle, as bad as the battle gets, as ugly as the battle gets, God still expects you to be cool. Daniel understood that whatever happened to him would be God's will. But Daniel also believed that in spite of whatever it was that man did, that God was going to come see about him. Daniel believed that even though the door got closed, even though he could smell the hot breath of the lions, Daniel believed that God had his blind side. You see, the areas of your life that you are at your weakest in, that's where my God does his best blessing in. The areas of your life that are torn down to the ground, those are the areas that God uses to pick up and build up and give strength to let you know it wasn't nobody but me on your side that delivered you. It was nobody but me that made a way out of nowhere. It was nobody but me that came and got you out of this mess. And because you showed your faith and you realized that I had your blind side, I'm about to bless you in the middle of what you are in right now. Does somebody here know that God has got your blind side? You was dead broke. Didn't he have your blind side? You couldn't find a friend. Didn't he have your blind side? The doctor said you couldn't get healed. Didn't he have your blind side? You couldn't find a job. Didn't he keep a roof over your head, food on your table? Because he's able. God has got your blind side. He's got you covered. He's got you prepared. He's a keeper. He's a way maker. He's a promise keeper. He's a burden bearer. God has got your blind side. And the last thing you got to do is you ought to give honor where honor is due. Oh, look at the word. The king went. He went to the lion's den and he yelled inside of the lion's den. He said, Daniel, are you all right? And I want you to look at what Daniel did that a lot of people miss. He yelled back to the king. You know, king, live heaven. I'm through with you now. But my God. Oh, I wish I had somebody with me right now. Oh, King, I need you to live forever. Whatever it is you got planned for your kingship, I need you to go in and get to that. But my God sent some angels to see about me last night. My God walked up in this lion's den. My God shut the mouth of the lions. My God kept their claws on. My God kept them from harming me. My God kept them from hurting me. My God kept them from doing anything to me. Is there anybody here that wants to give him his proper? Because you know it was my God. Wasn't my God that delivered you. Wasn't my God that made a way out of no way. Wasn't my God that wiped your tear. Stay down. Wasn't my God. My God. My God. My God. My God that told your enemy you can't touch him. Wasn't my God that walked up on your job and told your boss you gonna give him a raise. Wasn't my God. My God. My God. My God. My God. Give him the praise. Give him the honor. Give him the glory. My God. Somebody, you need to testify. Somebody here right now, you sitting there trying to play it off, but you know it's my God that woke you up this morning. My God that started you on your way. My God that put beat inside of your heart. My God that put breath inside your body. My God that let you move your limbs. My God that let you walk from the bed to the bathroom. My God that let your fingers operate so you can start the ignition. My God that put moving in your toes so you can press the accelerator. My God that let you open your mouth and tell your kids, shut up, I'm praying right now. My God that fights every battle. My God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. He walks, he talks, yeah, 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 my God. I need you to high five about 7 more people. Move around from the front to the back and just tell them, my God, God. You might not have everything you want, but just say, my God. It might seem like